CTR Media Network was created for today's podcasters. We provide a safe haven for content creators that are everyday people doing extraordinary things. We have a system of positioning, monetization training, coaching, and support for our podcasters' success. CTR Media Network simply bridges that gap with a level playing field for your dreams to come true cost-effectively. Our team provides a premium service and experience for our podcasters to grow. CTR Media Network provides access, support, resources, coaching, and community for our podcasters to win, if you put in the work. We believe that we are living in a unique time which requires you to share your message of hope with millions of people around the world. Remember that the world is never too saturated for you, your voice and message. A platform for positive impactful media where the content creators are in the driver's seat. Visit our website today by going to www.ctrmedianetwork.com.
CTR Media Network is a new standard of podcasting and media that live streams 30-plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms and have featured over 1,000 guests. If you would like to be a part of CTR Media Network, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast. Hope that everyone is doing good. You know, as we always like to say, staying safe, everything that's going on right now. Of course, no matter what's going on, we always doing good over here. Last still the greatest, always gonna be, quick little side note, no matter what happens to y'all, especially, we like to say to our people, keep your head up, keep moving. Just not too long ago, babe, had the surprise, but like we say, we're gonna keep it moving. And we still here, we still alive, we still breathing. So, like we said, we do our best not to complain at all. So, with all that being said, y'all, we finna get right into our topic for today. Before we get into this, people might be hating, might get offensive. No, actually, take that back. They're going to get offensive. Challenge us. Any which way they can, but we're finna go ahead and talk about this anyway. As we already know, y'all, yesterday, as y'all like to call, was Thanksgiving. We call it fake giving. We're gonna get into that in a minute. For anyone that has heard our show, seen us, anything, y'all know we talk real big about being a Muslim woman, being a follower of Allah, and of course Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Anybody that's really listen, and we ain't talking about this for a minute, so we mean really listen to our show and heard what we've been talking about. So with that being said, we've been learning a lot, studying Islam, and of course from our husband as well has opened our eyes to, a lot of stuff we wish we knew coming up. We wish we knew as a young adult, teenager, however you want to spin it, however you want to put it. But a lot of these pagan days, hopefully we said that correctly, or as y'all like to call holidays, we feel like it's a responsibility, as we know it is, to really, for those that really want to listen and really want to get the truth. Now, of course, we do have a lot of knowledge. We ain't gonna get into all that on this show. But do we have all the answers? No, but we are learning a lot, as we go along, of course, in our journey. But before we get into what we're going to talk about, which is the real meaning behind any of these pagan days that we like to celebrate, or as we like to say, y'all like to call it, holidays. And we did it too. Before anybody be like, oh, you trying to judge or come down on us, blah, blah, blah. No, we used to be stupid. We used to help support the economy and everything too. We celebrated each and every one because we didn't know. We didn't know any better. We didn't really have real knowledge as we like to call it, to really know the truth about what was really going on, and what we were really doing, what we were really quote celebrating. And that's a whole nother subject in itself. But we've been there too. We were there. But when you're a child, of course you're gonna do whatever your parents, grandparents, whoever you living with, of course you're gonna do what they tell you to do because you're a child. But it's like, well, we hear our husbands say all the time, you're an adult now, right? You grown now, right? So you got the mind and the capability and the mental, what's what we're looking for? The mental capability, how you want to put it, to think for yourself and how to do for yourself. And we just saying all this to say we all are basically programmed. This is gonna be one of the things people gonna get offended about, but it's the truth. We celebrating a lot of these pagan days. We don't even know why. We think we know why because we've been told, and we don't have the common sense to go, let me research this for myself. Let me see where this really come from. Am I really supporting the enemy, the devil, or am I really supporting something that's going to benefit and, save my life? And when y'all really do your research, if you don't believe nothing we saying, we ain't got no reason to lie. But if you don't believe nothing we saying, we encourage y'all, look it up for yourself. Hit us up, hit our husband up. We'll be glad to let y'all know. But we feel like it really is the responsibility because we're so sick of our people being stupid. And we know, like, it's only really so much we can do if, they don't want to wake up and get the truth. There's only so much we can do. And a lot of people, when they hear this, they might not even listen to the show all the way through. Cool. We're not offended. Why? Because we're doing our job. So, our only hope that y'all take away something from this show and even all the other shows we've done. But this one is a little bit different because we have a little bit of why y'all really celebrating, if you will, or however you want to put it. But before we even get into where quote, that's what we're gonna say, quote, Thanksgiving or fake giving as we call it, really comes from. We want to get into this thing called holiday. Number one, and babe, we don't even care. Feel free to correct us if we're wrong. A holiday, for those that don't know, is going to a place you've never been. Basically, it's not Nimrod, or as y'all like to call it, Christmas. New Year's. It's not Easter. Don't even get us started on Easter. The Roman version of Halloween, Labor Day. We can go down the list. It's not these holidays that were man-made. They were made. They weren't created. We didn't do it. That's the real definition of it. It's going to a place you've never been. For those that don't know, and we don't mean to talk, actually we do, because a lot of people don't know. Say for instance, we going to we don't know, Jamaica. We just gonna throw something out there. That would be an example of a holiday because we've never been there. Any part of the world, any place you've never been, that's a holiday. It's not these made up days that we all used to celebrate, that y'all celebrate. That's not what it is. And we don't, as a Muslim woman or a Muslim man, if you are a true one and you're a follower of Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we don't even say the word holiday. We already done got messages since yesterday, like, hope you had a great fake giving or whatever, and we have to let them know. And we don't know, well, we do know, my bad. Y'all see the last name. And we haven't said this yet, but y'all see the last name. Why y'all gonna hear us up talking about we hope you had a good Thanksgiving? Come on now. Yeah, we saying it. We saying it. We don't care. If you see our last name is Muhammad, the first name Manima, you should already know, okay, I ain't gonna contact her. I'm not gonna say nothing because I know the response I'm gonna get. But that's just how stupid our people are. We still gonna do that just to see what reaction they gonna get out of us or what we gonna say back. We gonna be polite and nice about it, of course. But that really tripped us out. Because a lot of people, they know this. They know this. You know, any Muslim, if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Let's point that out. We don't celebrate no pagan days, as we like to call them. And those are, once again, a man-made up holiday. This ain't nothing we're supposed to be acknowledging, celebrating, period. But we still do it. Why? Because we ain't got that childlike stage, number one. Number two, a lot of us, you got the truth right here in front of you, and you don't want to look for it. And number three, what we like to say is, once people know the truth, you don't want to be held accountable. Because if you learn in Islam and you still celebrating a man-made up holiday, yeah, you're finna be held accountable. It's like if somebody contact you, like we just said, you know what we're saying? And we don't even respond, or we don't say nothing. We feel like, we don't know how anybody else may feel, but we feel like, yeah, we finna address and let you know. So if you contact us again, now we got to say, hey man, we already told you we don't do that. That's what you choose to do you. But just letting y'all know, it's a man-made up holiday. That's what it is. Now, like we said, whether people choose to wake up, hear that, ain't our responsibility. But a lot of things we always say, like, we live in this big fantasy ball. Like, we don't even want to know. And we used to be like, we never understand. We couldn't understand, but now we know. Because a lot of people, they just ain't gonna wake up. You're just not. And we like to blame everybody else and come up with this BS time. Oh, I didn't know, or ain't nobody tell me, what was going on. Ain't nobody tell me the truth. You got it, but especially black people, mainly black people, because we the ones that need to be learning this anyway. We get attitude, we get offended, we get in our little feelings, or we feel like we being attacked or belittled. We can go down the list. That's the main reason why. Black people, stop getting offended with somebody trying to save your life or trying to give you some truth. Now, if you want to get dead, that's on you. But if you don't know nothing about Islam or nothing we saying, you can't really come back. You can try, but the conversation ain't gonna get nowhere, because if it's anything like what we've seen and heard, you're gonna get an attitude, making an excuse to get off the phone, or you're just gonna hang up, or you ain't gonna talk to us no more. We didn't have people turn their back on us. We only been studying going on 2 years. We didn't have people turn their back on us. Hey, it is what it is. What you want us to do? Chase after you? We not about to do that. Y'all tripping. But that's the main thing. That's what we've noticed so far. Even people that knew us, or the oldest, we should say, did the same thing. It's been a little small stuff here and there, and we just saying this for this kind of does go with the subject. But all this is why, because we just should we say we scared? Yeah, straight up, we scared. We ain't the smartest person in the world. And we don't ever claim to have all the answers, because we know we don't. But it's like the definition of insanity. We learned after bumping our head, we don't know how many times, thinking we had all figured out, we knew all the answers, and you can't tell me nothing, man. Get out of my face. Forget y'all, all that. We done had bumped our head so many times, and we can only speak for ourselves. Then we had a couple people ask us why we accepted Islam. Simple answer: we ain't want to die. Can't put no more pain in that. We ain't want to die, and we, like we just said, got tired of bumping our head. Like, we want to know what's really going on, and glad we did, honestly, because we learning stuff now. We still looking at our husband. He can tell you himself, like, what the? Are you kidding? He like, nope. And it's nothing. We just going by what he's saying. This is stuff we read. This stuff we looked up ourselves, because that's the type of person we are. We always like to look up stuff, just so we can see it with our own 2 eyes. But we just going down that list because that's what a lot of our people don't want to do. We don't want to read for nothing. We don't want to get no knowledge for nothing. but we claim we got all these degrees, and I'm a king, I'm a queen, and I'm a fake celebrity. I'm in this position. I'm in a higher position than you. I'm making more money than you. That's irrelevant. Really, really irrelevant. Because ain't none of that gonna save your life. We get it. You got to pay bills. You gotta take care of your family. That's all fine and good. But say some lies while you're at it. Give them the truth while you're at it. Don't just think about yourself while you're at it. Long list of things our people do that's gonna get us dead, including celebrating a man-made up holiday. And speaking of which, we finna get into that. Now, for those of y'all that celebrate it, like we said, we gonna say, quote, Thanksgiving, or we call fake giving, because we don't even want to say that word. Quick little backstory for those that do not know. In the 1700s, long time ago, the Queen of England, same lady that passed away, it's been a couple months now? No, it was another one at the time. Did we get that right, baby? Another Queen of England at the time?
Yeah. Basically
Okay.
The first Queen of England.
Okay. Make sure we got it correct.
They all kept the same name.
Right. So obviously, y'all know it's more than one, Queen of England. And we are asking our husband on this show because we want to make sure we get this right so we can give y'all the correct info. But the Queen of England at that current time, because there's been more than one, ordered the death of the Indians to enslave them and take their land. Now, meanwhile, we already on the boat. Our people on the boat are on our way over here against our will. We're at the bottom of the boat, just like we've been at the bottom for 400 plus years. And the devils, we really should have to break down what we mean when we say devils, what we mean white people. Yes, we said it. Presented the men with blankets that were contaminated with smallpox. Pretty sure y'all familiar with that. If you're not, we don't know where you've been at. And the men were murdered. After that, they took the Indian women and raped them, made them cook dinner. Like we said, while all this is going on, now people stay at the bottom of the boat being brought over here. And then told the Indian women to be thankful that they weren't killed as well, along with their husbands, along with their family. That's what Thanksgiving comes from. It ain't no holiday where we sit down and be cool and give this long fake list of stuff we're supposed to be thankful for, because you're supposed to be doing that every day. It ain't no, oh yeah, almost forgot this. We send down stuff and a bunch of food down our throat we ain't supposed to be eating. Let's go down that list where we got cornbread, sweet potato pie. What else? Pretty sure everybody eating some kind of turkey or swine, because we did it, so we already know. What else can we think of? Yams. Think we got that correct? None of it. And we used to stuff it down our throat, like we said. We did it too. On top of all that, it ain't no, what was this? We should have got that, but the story we believe we were given is the Indians. Damn it, we should have got that right, but that's on us. The story that we were told while we were in school, the story we grew up believing and learning, it ain't true. It's not. It's not at all. We were already on the boat, yeah. In case anybody missed that part, being brought over here to be slaves ourselves. And these women were told to be thankful they weren't killed. We don't know, and obviously it's the reason why we were born when we were born, but we don't know, we'll never know even a piece of what they went through. We'll never know. We'll never know what our ancestors went through. The stuff we're dealing with and going through now is really suffering. suffering, loss, taking, stealing, raping. These are all things that everybody's out here celebrating. And it's really it's real sad when you think about it. Like we said, a lot of people don't even know the real meaning behind any of this stuff. We just get together, eat, celebrate, get down with the whole program, and we don't even know what we're doing. And like we just said a few minutes ago, we don't really want to know because it holds us accountable. It does. And when you held accountable, that means you can get a penalty. So you can even get dead from knowing the truth and still, or what we like to call mixing falsehood with truth. Like we said, people are gonna get offended. They're probably gonna get mad. She don't know what she's talking about. Like we said, we ain't got no reason to come on here and lie to y'all. This is what's going down. This is what these devils, people we ain't supposed to integrate with, be cool with, do business with, none of that. This is what their ancestors did to us and the Indians. Y'all heard what we just said. And if you don't believe us, please contact us. Look it up. You're going to find the deviated version of what happened, because what we just told y'all is not going to be on the internet. But please, by all means, and when we say hit us up, we don't mean for a battle of wits. We don't mean to challenge us on what you know, on what we know, because we know what y'all know is falsehood, huh?
And if you would do, you're going to be talking So ain't no need.
It's going to be a waste of time.
Belittling nobody and nothing like that, because you think
Yeah,
you're a street
yeah.
professor.
A lot of that.
Ain't gonna be none of that.
A lot of that. But like we said, and that's not our job, but we just here to give y'all the truth for real. And like we said, we don't know it all. We still learning, just like we telling it to y'all. So it's probably gonna sound like, well, we don't think it sound like that. It's probably gonna sound like we rambling on or talking about nothing. But for real, y'all, if y'all don't hit us up, please. But like we said, y'all gonna try to belittle or do whatever. That's not gonna work. That's absolutely not gonna work. Because we already know, and yeah, we do believe it. We finna say it's with all the boldness we got in our body. We know it's the truth. Think about it. Think about it. When you really think about it, that's all we can say. Another thing our people don't want to do is think. We want to have somebody do it for us, and we're not gonna get ahead. Absolutely not. We just not, y'all. But that's the short version of where the man made up holiday, where it comes from. It wasn't gonna be long. We already knew that. But that's it in a nutshell. We can't say no more than that. And people don't want to wake up to the truth. Like we said, all our job is to present it. And as the messenger says, you can believe it or leave it alone. Take it or leave it, however you want to do it. We ain't here to force nobody. You ain't got to watch the show all the way to the end. We won't even be offended. We won't. Not one show we do. But it ain't going to stop us. So, we finna say this and we getting ready to close out anyway. Our people, we just, what's the word we're looking for? We gone. We lost, blind, deaf, dumb, as the messenger say. And we just
Ain't coming back
no time soon. Ain't coming back, period. We don't, and because we don't want to. And some people might see us all the way to the end. Who she thinks she is talking like that? If you responding, we talking to you. We lost and we don't want to come back. We going backwards. We think actually twerking and shaking your behind and using what's in between your legs, and we're talking about male and female, is the only way to get paid. What happened to them days where, just like we watched our mom, you kept a job. You at least tried to go to school and do something. Listen to all this music that's going on now. We can't even say the word. One song we saw on YouTube, we just dropped that here. We don't listen to that garbage. If that's all you got, and you ain't using this to evolve, as we like to say, and half of us don't even know what that word means. It ain't gonna be much. You're gonna burn yourself out. And please believe your body is gonna let you know. Straight up. But like we said, we not here to belittle nobody or talk down to nobody, but it is, our responsibility to get y'all the truth. That's what we're gonna do. So take it or leave it, however you want to do it, but that's where it comes from. And if y'all think this episode is crazy, wait until Nimrod comes around. That's what y'all like to call Christmas. Oh, we really gonna get in on that show. Two words.
Mass.
2 words. Wait till that.
Massacre of Christ. The
Yep.
other one is Christianity.
Wait till that show comes around. That might be a little bit longer than this one because it's a whole backstory. Yeah, straight up. We don't know this because we don't want to know. Why do we want to keep supporting an economy that ain't doing nothing for Black people? Because we're stupid. We don't want to know the truth and we don't want to wake up. We must have said this, we don't know how many times, 10 times on this show already. Mm-hmm. Because that's what it is. And that's where our people get offended at. One thing we learned, when you tell somebody the truth and they get mad, that's how you really know. Because ain't nobody finna get mad over a lie because we believe falsehood all day. We'll believe a lie all day. And think the messenger said this and we're going to try to get it right. We'll follow somebody presents you with falsehood, you'll follow that. But somebody presents you with the truth, you turn around and run. That's so backwards to us, it don't even make sense. But we gone and we ain't never gonna get ahead until a lot of us start heeding what we telling y'all. We ain't just here to entertain, do this show for our health. We trying to get ears. We sick of seeing our people in the back. We need to come up to the front. Don't be afraid. That's fear. Another thing. We too afraid and have too much fear to speak up and tell the truth. That's not going to get you nowhere either. That's just going to paralyze you. You're going to be stuck. But what do we know? What do we know? Well, we just know whatever we know. And that's what it's going to be, y'all. So with all that being said, what we about to do is give y'all all of this long list of social media that we got, and we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. First off, y'all can check out the Queen Candy Podcast each and every Sunday on Wisdom at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same vibe. We share our journey through Islam, spread positivity and motivation as much as possible. And, give y'all a little bit of our personal story. So same flavor we do here. Ain't nothing different. Present y'all with some original music that y'all ain't never heard. And you probably ain't gonna hear because everybody copying each other. Well, what can we do about that? But anyway, y'all go over and check us out on the Wisdom app each and every Sunday, y'all. And y'all can follow us as well, and we will make sure we follow y'all back. Next up, y'all can check us out 24/7 over on Zeno Radio. Y'all see the link right there at the bottom of the screen, Queen Candy Radio. You can check out music from your girl, Queen Candy, some of our spoken word that we did a few years back. Instrumentals, because thanks to our husband, we have learned how to produce and make our own music. So y'all can go over there and check that out as well. And speaking of which, y'all can go also and check out Military Camp Records. And y'all can check out our husband as well, KLG. Y'all can hear some of his music over on Queen Candy Radio. And y'all can check out some of his instrumentals. We doing a little bit of both. We're going to have new music coming for y'all very, very soon. So make sure Y'all keep it locked as well. We'll keep y'all updated on that. Also, y'all can go check out our book, which is called Pain, Purpose, and Survival. It is available on Amazon right now. It is a book of poetry. It's paperback. It's also $20. So y'all can go over there, type in our slave name. Yes, we say our slave name. Bless you. Lashika Drink Hard. That's our slave name. We do not go by that anymore. That was the name we had at the time we wrote the book. So we got to make sure we tell people that. Type in Pain, Purpose, and Survival, and y'all can go check out that book as well. It is a book of poetry that we wrote at the time. Best way we always figure, to find a constructive way to get whatever we were going through out. And we love writing our own music, our own material as well, y'all. So y'all can go over there and check that out, and hopefully it will inspire y'all as well. Next up, the Queen Candy Podcast / the Queen Candy Radio Show is now offering radio spins for independent artists only. And we got to emphasize this. Clean music only. We don't do no profanity. We don't do any Judas music. And for those, y'all should know who the heck that is. But Christianity, we don't do none of that gospel. None of that. None of that, y'all. We do accept payments through Square or Cash App. So y'all can follow us directly and contact us on our flow page, which is under the Queen Candy Podcast. If y'all want to do the 2-week deal, you will be featured on the Queen Candy Podcast. You want to do the 4-week deal, you will be featured on the Queen Candy Podcast and the Queen Candy Radio Show. Now, the Queen Candy Radio Show, just so y'all know, like we said a minute ago, runs 24/7. So all those 4 weeks of doing that, you can get a lot of play as well. And side note, y'all want to see any of our numbers, statistics, whatever, how our show is doing, podcast or whatever, please feel free to ask. We'll be more than happy to show it to you. Hopefully, we look to connect with everybody to do business. Next up, y'all can catch us every Sunday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on our other Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and our TikTok under Mimi Paparazzi Accessories, which is another little side hustle we have going on as well. We do sell $5 jewelry, which is lead-free and nickel-free. And you ain't got to break your pocket. Excuse me. You ain't got to break your pocket or anything like that. That's one thing we love about doing the business. We can do it on our own time, our own schedule, whole 9 y'all. So y'all can go over to our website as well. That is available 24/7. PaparazziAccessories.com, and y'all can put in our consulting number, which is 479-837. So y'all go out as well. The website is once again available 24/7. So y'all can go over there and check that out. Also, y'all can check us out on the CTR Media Network. Y'all can go over to the 24-hour live stream on their web TV, CTRMediaNetwork.com. Check out the Queen Candy Podcast and all of the CTR Media Network family at CTRMediaNetwork.com. We are featured on iHeartRadio. Just to give a few examples, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, of course, and IMDb as well. Just found out about a week ago. We all will be on that platform as well. So y'all can go over to the CTRMediaNetwork.com. Check it out 24/7. Like we said, I can check out the Queen Candy Podcast and all the CTR Media Network family. Y'all want to be a guest on our show, y'all can contact us through that website as well. And last but not least, y'all can check us out every Wednesday. Told y'all we got a long list. Every Wednesday on WBGR TV at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we in their time zone. Same flavor, y'all, giving y'all our journey through Islam, showing y'all a little bit of our jewelry, playing music. Real topic, real conversation. So that's how we're gonna do it over there as well. Y'all can check us out on their Facebook page, The Queen Candy Show, on WBGR TV as well. So like we said, y'all, we had a long list of our social media. But yeah, like y'all can see, your girl is trying to. Well, we're not trying. We're doing it. You know, it's a day-by-day process. And just keep going, stay the course, and we already know we're gonna be all right. Like we said, we give all praise to Allah and honor for Elijah Muhammad. Hopefully, y'all watch the show all the way to the end. Our only hope is that you take something from it. But we will be back doing another episode around December, same flavor. And like we said, our job is to get ears. It ain't to look cute, it ain't to impress, and it ain't to be seen. Because we could really care less, honestly. But our whole journey, our whole agenda is to get ears and to wake our people up. So we're gonna have to get a little brutal from time to time, but it's something that our people really need to hear, straight up. So with all that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We will talk to y'all again on Sunday for our Sunday positivity talk. So in the meantime, y'all stay safe, and we will talk to y'all on Sunday.
CTR Media Network is a new standard of podcasting and media that live streams 30 plus podcasters. We reach 350 million global listeners worldwide in over 50 countries across all major podcasting and social media platforms and have featured over 1,000 guests. If you would like to be a part of CTR Media Network, go to ctrmedianetwork.com.